Hello?
Hi, are you here? Should I, come to the car?
I would appreciate it if you were not so suggestive in the white-hot, radioactive, sexual misconduct rodeo world we now live in.
Oh, my God, honestly. All right. Hey, Jerry, how you doing? Should I come out of the building?
Hi.
Look at you, huh?
Hi, how you doing? We're dressed the same.
Yeah.
Do you mind if we donate? I have to donate this bag of books.
Seriously?
Yeah.
I love your hair like this.
Thank you.
Here's the car.
Oh my God. I love this car. Oh my God, it's my people.
Look at this white steering wheel, Allie. Is that chic or
So
what?
chic.
How right do you look and feel right now?
You want to be a wasp today?
Yes. Do you think that I could be married to a wasp?
I don't think you'd like it. If you equate it even on a sexual level, she's redoing her closet during sex. And you know it, but it's a transaction. Everyone just wants to get to sleep.
Who gets the credit for going, hey, these people are kind of fun to be like?
Ralph Lauren
Ralph.
first, and he sold the lifestyle, which my people thank him for that.
And there he is. We're talking about Ralph Lauren right in front of his store.
Where are you taking me anyway?
Well, we're going for coffee. Are you in the mood for coffee?
I've never had it.
Watch out for this bump.
Stop! Ah!
Okay, it's over.
Are you trying to kill me?
No. A little bit of shade, enjoy it.
I know, it's nice.
Now it's
Oh,
gone.
great. LA traffic. Of course, you picked a day where there'd be traffic.
It's pretty hard to come to LA and be in the city and have there be no traffic.
I'm not trying to be difficult.
No, not at all.
So are we going to get the interview after the coffee?
No, this is the interview.
You haven't even asked me any questions.
Any what?
Questions.
Questions?
Questions.
Quest-
Questions. An interview is where you ask me questions.
Who homeschooled you? Who taught you these words?
My mother started, but I fired her, so now I teach myself.
I see.
She was not a good teacher.
In New York, they'll just say your name in a way that makes you feel so good. They roll by doing what they gotta do and just toss you a Jerry.
Oh, God.
How about this?
Parallel parking on the right side of the road? God, you're a man. You're a real man. This is incredible.
So as you can see, I could have got out of the car and let one of the PAs park it. Don't you think I could have done that?
You wanted to be on camera doing it. I'm Jerry Seinfeld, God damn it. And I'm gonna park on the right side of the road.
Hello, Dominique. It's nice to meet you. I'm Jerry. This is my friend Tina. Is this something you want to try here?
Everything, yeah. Call an ambulance in 15 minutes.
Make sure he's got an insulin pack. Wow.
Jesus. All right, here we go. She was never seen again. Is there going to be chains of Cronut stores? I wonder how he's going to
That's where it gets interesting, because we know what any American would do.
wreck it.
Blow
Just
it out.
blow it out.
Pour it every which way but loose.
But he's French, so instead he will take a 70-week vacation and never make it again.
But yeah, so this is actually a machine that was used to make breakfast cereal for decades. It's called a puffing gun that actually fires the cereal out like a cannon.
Wow.
You like cereal, don't
I
you?
love cereal.
I do too.
The technology came about at a time when cereal was actually transitioning from a cure for masturbation.
Oh my God, I am sorry about that.
Seinfeld.
Let me apologize in advance. It takes two hands for cereal. you know? You're pouring it, you got the milk and the spoon, and you're getting the prize, so it keeps your hands busy. Maybe that's how it works. I don't want to see anything on anybody's phone anymore. This thing has become just anyone's hand reaching towards me with a phone in it.
Yeah.
I don't care if you saw an alien changing a tire on his saucer. I don't care what you got. I don't care what it is.
I don't think they have tires. I think that's the whole point. They hover.
Well, that's the joke.
That is the joke.
That's the part of it that I thought was funny.
Yeah.
Orthodontia for children is so down now.
Yeah.
When you were a kid,
Yes, when I was a kid.
it was one chair, right? You go in there now, it's like 20 chairs. They know exactly when to put them on. They start with the palate expander, then the retainer.
Palate expander.
Yeah, I wanted palate expander to be a Spider-Man villain.
He goes like this, and people
Yeah.
are just like, oh! I'm sorry.
I love that kind of burping. It's my favorite. And I also like the stiff arm to brace. I love the bracing. It's like a 60s burp. Yeah.
Like this is gonna do anything. My late grandfather, bless him, was from a little island in the Hebrides that was like a square mile big.
I'm from Massapequa, but I've heard of the Hebrides.
Yes, those are the Scottish, the little island. There's like 18,000 islands.
I wonder if anyone in the Hebrides has heard of Massapequa.
There'll be a town, and the longest island. Everybody is from Italy. They all knock on one another's doors and take each other's meatballs. There'll be a tiny town. A train runs through it. There'll be tiny sushi restaurants in little strip malls. I've heard of this place, Massapequa. Massapequa.
Wow.
It's a harsh land. It's harsh.
I know how much you love your bed. Is that still your very favorite place to be, in bed?
I can't believe you're saying that.
What do you mean? You think I don't know you? We chatted a bit
75
over
years.
10 years. You said the only way you would ever do another TV series is if you could do it from your bed. That's what you said. What's your favorite place?
Santa Barbara
Favorite cookie?
chocolate chip.
You're a thrill a minute. What's your favorite brand of deodorant?
Mitchum. It's very bad for you, deodorant. I actually try not to wear it unless I'm working.
I know.
I'm working now.
How did you learn to do Natalie Portman?
I watched Garden State. She did that thing where she's.
You want to listen to some music? I like music. Everything's so amazing. Wow. Things are just so crazy.
You got Kristen Wiig on too, and that's a subtle one also.
Mm-hmm.
And that one is just so. I'm having such a great time. I love this rice. It's so good.
There was a guy, he used to have a bullhorn on stage. His name was Glenn Super. He had the bullhorn on stage. He says, this comes in handy a lot of times in real life. And he would go, some coffee would be nice. The whole setup of the thing, the bullhorn, the restaurant, the person wants coffee, that's not the funny part.
Right.
The funny part is he didn't even ask for it.
It's just a commenting.
Yeah.
If you would have said it another way or asked.
May I have some more coffee? That's not
funny.
It's not funny. What else are you gonna do today?
What am I gonna do? I don't know. I thought maybe I would clean, get rid of some furniture.
Can I light that for you?
Sure. Thank you. I don't smoke. But I love to make little cigarettes out of whatever I can get my hands on.
It's one of my favorite things, too. I don't think so.
It's just like whatever you're saying to me is just a little less important than what I've got going on. I'm doing something important over here.
Yeah, I got something going on that you just took a back seat to.
Oh, we'll talk, but it's all about me and him right now.
That's is that a piece of basil?
It's mint.
Yeah. The edible cigarette.
Mm-hmm.
Light it, then bite it.
Who is buying this crap? No offense.
And it's...
I'm getting a thing from Jerry saying, wrap it up. Oh, yeah, and by the way, thank you for training him to become a human being. Because what I was dealing with was, well, anyway. Okay, take care.
You're really making me miss the show now.
I know, right?
The laughs we used to have hanging out.
The laughs.
Yeah, it is so fun to be reminded of how funny you are.
Oh, likewise.
American women.
Yeah.
This concept of how I need to look good is too narrow. I think it's always sexy. They always think I should look sexy, which is not sexy.
But what's sexy?
Exactly.
Yeah.
A lot of things. A lot of things.
Right.
Any reduction of artifice is appealing.
Hold on. Artifice. Okay. Yeah, sorry, that was, I had to
Okay.
take that.
You get- The only other women that I've ever seen that really know how to do it are Parisian.
You should only be allowed to go to places that you're considered hot. You know, like Google should intervene if I like tried to book a flight
Right.
to Paris. Google should be like, did you mean Pittsburgh? Like,
Did you mean?
did
How
you
condescending is that? Did you mean?
Yeah.
You moron. You always look nice.
There's a team of people making me look this
You
mediocre.
didn't have a team on this.
Somebody gave me this, and I have to give it back.
Really?
And I don't think that that's going to be a possibility. I went to the US Open the other night. I like put on blush.
Right.
Like that's actually, now I'm thinking that's all I did, but it was like a lot of blush. Like I just,
Right.
not even the blush zones. Like I just wild out. And I really tried to look great. But then I walk in and the first person I see is Kate Upton. Like that's who I'm like sitting near. It's over.
Your thinking is so conventional.
But it's not, because behaviorally, people are so thrown by someone that beautiful, they can't focus.
You don't want those people.
Watching people's behavior change toward people that hot,
Yeah.
and we expect nothing from them. My friend was like, Kate's really funny. And I was like, bullshit.
Yeah.
I was like, there's no way she's funny.
God bless her. She's not funny. I bet you all the women, and you certainly know more comedy women than I do, it's a struggle for them to balance their feminine projections
Right.
with their comedic goals.
Like if I do a talk show, like, okay, I gotta have my stories together and I gotta try to like look okay. But some people work in coal mines.
Right.
So I should.
I wonder if there are any really progressive coal mines.
We want to be like Google. We want people to have fun and on their breaks.
We're gonna have ping pong.
Yoga, and then a cave-in.
I see the whole trick here.
What drink?
You put all that lipstick on, then you get in this really bad mood.
You're just a typical man trying to manipulate me, and you blame it on my lipstick.
You should... What?
You're blaming it on my lipstick?
Lipstick.
Correct.
When you put on lipstick, you should not draw in features wherever you wish you had them. It's your face, not a dead body at a crime scene.
Are you a model? Models put lipstick over the lip line to accentuate the lips to make them look more full, more kissable, more luscious. How's that turkey?
Get you anything else? No, I couldn't
More
imagine.
coffee?
Wowza.
Here's a check take me and Larry Miller used to do all the time. So I thought maybe later we could grab... You just keep talking, but your eyes can't help but react. So I thought maybe if you drove the car back that we could...
Are you waiting for me to offer up some cash? Should I feign consent?
How many more times are you going to laugh at that? Okay, the check is $37. How much tip would you leave?
10.
You go to hell.
That's not enough?
No.
Wait, you moved the decimals. It was a $40 check. You would leave $8 would be 20%. No, Russell, would you help me?
I'll help you. Because everyone's going to ask her, oh, my God, you waited on Jerry Seinfeld and Sarah Jessica Parker. How much did they tip you?
How much did he
What do
tip
you want her to say?
20 bucks?
Yeah. Is that what you want to say? 10. You just moved the decimal point.
Second. Okay, wait. You're going to leave. Wow, big shot. Big shot. Unbelievable.
Gross?
Disgusting.
Garish?
Vulgar. No, it's lovely. I'm a
Tables
total
here.
but for real. Like, I know, all joking
What
aside.
is it real? What is real? You
Okay.
tell me what real is, and we'll have really gotten something out of
Really
this thing.
glad we are not married.
A lot of pressure to not crash.
I do feel pressure not to crash, but I love wheels. I love wheels. I love that
wheels
they
too.
turn
Yeah.
and that you roll on them. I love skateboards and bicycles and motorcycles. I can't contain my enthusiasm.
Good.
I think when Larry David named his show Curb Your Enthusiasm, I think he was talking about me. I think that was a direct comment to me.
This one time, I was just walking, and the guy walked up, and he got 6 inches from my face, and he went, "Hillary!" right in my face. And I said, "Jesus Christ!" It just was startling. Hillary! You know?
Yes. Oh, this is the greatest show ever.
I would commit to 22 episodes a year of this.
Yeah.
I don't have a key to my apartment because we're in that kind of building now where the doorman lets you up and that's it.
Tina Fey, no key, no car.
Mental child.
You're like this girl. She's not thinking, how am I going to get home? I'll just keep throwing these pillows. I can make as big a mess as I want.
I'm adorable. I'm 8 foot tall and adorable.
I'm going to spray some cards and hand them out at Bloomingdale's.
Yeah, she could book that job at Bloomingdale's like that.
You know, when I first met you, you were trying to remember the joke about the lemon meringue pie.
No, it's Bavarian cream pie.
That's what it was.
It's Bavarian cream pie.
Yep.
Here's the joke.
Okay.
So there's a man, he's a soldier in World War II. He stops into a little German bakery, has a piece of Bavarian cream pie. It's the greatest thing he's ever had in his life. The war ends, he goes home, he gets married, raises a family. The kids go to college. The wife eventually passes away. He goes to the doctor. The doctor says, you have 6 months to live. He's done everything he wanted to do in life. There's only one thing that he would like to experience again, and that is to have another piece of that Bavarian cream pie. And so he books passage on an ocean liner. Halfway across the Atlantic, the ocean liner hits an iceberg and sinks. The life raft runs out of air and he falls into the water. Now he starts to swim, but he's getting eaten by sharks. His legs and arms are both completely eaten off, and he's lost a lot of blood. But he lands on the coast of France, and he begins to crawl. He crawls across France, across Switzerland, finds his way into Germany asking directions. He crawls into the bakery, pulls himself onto an empty stool, no arms, no legs, cancer riddled through his body and brain. The waitress says, may I take your order? He says, I would like a piece of Bavarian cream pie. The waitress says, oh, gee, I'm sorry, I just sold our last piece.
Yeah?
He goes, I'll have peach.
I think it's funnier if she said, I just sold the last piece. And then I think he should just go, I'll just have a cup of coffee. I think it's better.
It is.
Yeah.
You're right.